Have you ever stopped to consider the fish on your plate? Millions consume it daily, yet for many, its story remains untold. We're talking about tilapia, a global culinary superstar, a fish so common it's almost invisible, but beneath the surface of its widespread popularity lies a surprisingly rich and sometimes controversial history. Let's begin by acknowledging its sheer ubiquity. Tilapia is one of the most farmed fish worldwide. Its adaptability means it thrives in various climates and water conditions, making it a readily available protein source for billions. From the bustling markets of Southeast Asia to the dinner tables of North America, this unassuming fish has conquered the globe. Think of the sheer scale. We're talking hundreds of thousands of tons harvested annually. It's truly a testament to its resilience and economic importance.
It's incredible how widespread it is, isn't it? I never really thought about it that much before.
Precisely, and its influence extends beyond our plates. While primarily known as a food source, research is exploring its potential applications in other sectors, including pharmaceuticals and even cosmetics. We're talking about extracting certain compounds with potential medicinal and beauty benefits. This is a field still in its early stages, but it highlights the untapped potential within this seemingly simple fish. But before we delve into the exciting future possibilities, we must first unravel the fascinating past. The history of tilapia is surprisingly ancient and far richer than many realize, and that's where our next exploration will take us. What secrets lie hidden in the ancient roots of this global culinary icon? So, we've established tilapia's modern dominance, but how did this unassuming fish become a global powerhouse? The answer lies in its surprisingly deep history. Fossil evidence suggests tilapia's lineage stretches back millions of years, a journey of adaptation and resilience that shaped its incredible success. We're talking about a species that has witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, a true testament to its survival skills. Let's journey back to ancient Egypt. Tilapia wasn't just a food source. It held cultural and symbolic significance. Hieroglyphs and tomb paintings frequently feature tilapia, suggesting its importance in their daily lives and religious beliefs. Imagine the Nile River, teeming with life, providing a vital protein source for this ancient civilization. It wasn't just sustenance, it was woven into the very fabric of their society. The story continues across the Mediterranean, where Roman records mention tilapia as a valuable food fish. They recognized its nutritional value and appreciated its taste. The fish's presence in these ancient societies paints a vivid picture of its long-standing relationship with humanity.
It's fascinating to think of it having such a long and rich history, even being a part of ancient cultures.
Absolutely. But their story doesn't end there. The journey of tilapia extends far beyond the Nile and the Mediterranean. While natural migration played a role, it was human intervention that truly accelerated its global distribution. Over centuries, through trade, colonization, and aquaculture practices, tilapia species were transported across oceans, adapting to new environments and establishing themselves in vastly different regions. We can trace its movement through various historical records, documenting its spread from Africa to Asia, the Americas, and beyond. This global journey is a compelling example of how human actions can dramatically reshape the distribution of a species. The modern ubiquity of tilapia is, in part, a testament to its remarkable adaptability and the impact of human activity on its spread. From ancient Egypt to modern dinner plates, tilapia's journey is a tale of survival, adaptation, and global expansion. But its story doesn't end with its widespread distribution. The very success that has made it a staple food source has also brought its own set of challenges and controversies. This leads us to the complex and critical topic of tilapia farming, a practice that has significantly boosted its availability but also raises concerns about sustainability and environmental impact. How has this rapid expansion affected the environment, and what are the potential consequences? That's the question we will explore next, as we delve into the rise of aquaculture, a boon or a bane. So, we've traced tilapia's journey from ancient Egypt to its global dominance. But how did this relatively humble fish become such a ubiquitous protein source for billions? The answer, in large part, lies in the rise of aquaculture, the farming of fish. This isn't just about a few ponds. We're talking about a global revolution in food production, a transformation that has both profoundly positive and deeply troubling aspects. Let's start with the boon side. The factors driving the massive increase in tilapia farming are multifaceted. Firstly, tilapia's adaptability is key. It thrives in diverse environments and various farming methods. We see everything from traditional earthen ponds, often integrated into rice paddies or other agricultural systems, to sophisticated recirculating aquaculture systems. RAS utilizes advanced technology to minimize water usage and waste, improving efficiency and reducing environmental impact, although it requires a higher initial investment. Then there's cage farming, where tilapia are raised in submerged enclosures in lakes or oceans, maximizing space utilization. These diverse approaches reflect the ingenuity of aquaculture practitioners and the adaptability of the fish itself.
It's amazing to see the range of techniques involved. It really highlights human innovation.
Precisely, and the economic impact is undeniable. For many developing nations, tilapia farming provides crucial livelihoods, creating jobs and generating income for communities, particularly in rural areas. It's a significant contributor to food security, providing a readily available and affordable protein source for millions. But this success story comes with a significant caveat. The rapid expansion of tilapia farming has raised serious environmental concerns. Intensive farming practices, if not managed responsibly, can lead to water pollution from excess feed and waste, harming aquatic ecosystems and impacting water quality. The escape of farmed tilapia into the wild can also threaten native species through competition and the introduction of disease. This brings us to the heart of the debate. Feeding the world versus protecting the environment. Tilapia farming undoubtedly plays a vital role in global food security, supplying a sustainable and affordable protein source, especially in regions with limited access to other protein sources. However, the ecological consequences of unsustainable practices cannot be ignored. We need to strike a balance, a sustainable approach that prioritizes environmental protection while ensuring the continued benefits of tilapia farming, responsible waste management, etc. This requires responsible aquaculture practices, improved feed formulations to reduce waste, and the implementation of effective waste management systems. The future of tilapia farming depends on our ability to find solutions that address both food security and ecological sustainability. The journey of tilapia, from ancient symbol to modern food staple, is a testament to both human ingenuity and the potential for both progress and peril. We've explored its fascinating history and the dramatic rise of its farming. But what about the darker side of this success story? The next step in our journey will delve into the controversies and concerns surrounding tilapia farming, exposing the challenges and exploring potential solutions. How do we reconcile the need for food security with the preservation of our planet's precious ecosystems? We've seen how tilapia has become a global food powerhouse, but this success story comes with a shadow. The rapid expansion of tilapia farming has raised serious ethical and ecological concerns, casting a critical eye on its sustainability. We now delve into the controversies that accompany this seemingly simple fish. Let's start with the issue of escapees and invasive species. Intensive farming practices aren't always foolproof. Breaks in containment can lead to farmed tilapia escaping into natural waterways. These escapees, often genetically different from wild populations, can outcompete native species for resources, leading to biodiversity loss and disrupting delicate ecosystems. We've seen this play out in various parts of the world. In some regions, introduced tilapia have outcompeted indigenous fish, causing significant declines in native fish populations. The consequences can be devastating, leading to a loss of unique genetic diversity and impacting the overall health of the aquatic environment. Another major concern revolves around disease outbreaks and the use of antibiotics. The high densities of fish in many tilapia farms create ideal conditions for diseases to spread rapidly. To combat this, antibiotics are often used. However, this practice raises significant concerns. The overuse of antibiotics can lead to the development of antibiotic-resistant bacteria, potentially impacting human health through the food chain and contaminating surrounding water bodies. Furthermore, the release of antibiotics into the environment poses a threat to other aquatic life, disrupting the delicate balance of the ecosystem. This issue underscores the need for responsible disease management practices and explores more sustainable and environmentally friendly alternatives.
It sounds like a complex issue with far-reaching consequences.
Absolutely. This brings us to the ethical considerations surrounding tilapia farming. It's not just about environmental impact. It also touches on animal welfare and broader sustainability. Different stakeholders hold diverse viewpoints. Farmers, for instance, focus on maximizing production and profitability, while consumers prioritize affordability and food security. Environmental activists, meanwhile, prioritize ecological protection and sustainability. Balancing these different perspectives is a significant challenge, requiring a multifaceted approach that incorporates ethical considerations throughout the entire production chain. Some argue for stricter regulations on farming practices, while others advocate for educating consumers about responsible consumption. Finding solutions that satisfy all stakeholders while ensuring the long-term sustainability of tilapia farming requires a holistic understanding of the complex web of factors involved. The controversies surrounding tilapia farming highlight the inherent tension between human needs and environmental responsibility. The global demand for this readily available protein source has led to practices that, while boosting food security, also pose risks to ecosystems and human health. Addressing these concerns necessitates a shift toward sustainable aquaculture practices, responsible use of antibiotics, and strict regulations to prevent the spread of invasive species. The future of tilapia production hinges on finding a balance, a harmony between feeding the world and safeguarding the planet. From the ancient Nile to modern controversies, the story of tilapia continues to unfold, raising crucial questions about our relationship with food, sustainability, and the natural world. But what does the future hold? How can we build a more sustainable future for this global culinary staple? That's the question we turn to now. We've explored tilapia's rich history and the controversies surrounding its farming. Now, let's look towards the future. A future where this vital protein source can be produced sustainably, without compromising environmental health or ethical considerations. The key lies in embracing innovative and responsible aquaculture techniques. One promising approach is integrated multi-trophic aquaculture, or IMTA. Imagine a system where tilapia farming isn't isolated but integrated with other species. For example, seaweed or shellfish can be cultivated alongside tilapia. The seaweed absorbs excess nutrients from the tilapia waste, reducing water pollution. Meanwhile, the shellfish filter the water, further improving water quality. This holistic approach creates a more balanced ecosystem, mimicking natural processes and minimizing environmental impact. IMTA represents a significant step towards truly sustainable aquaculture. We're not just farming tilapia. We're creating a mini ecosystem that thrives, not struggles. Beyond IMTA, other innovative techniques are gaining traction. Recirculating aquaculture systems, or RAS, are becoming increasingly sophisticated. These systems recycle water, minimizing water usage and waste discharge. Advanced filtration technologies remove waste products efficiently, drastically reducing the environmental footprint of tilapia farming. Furthermore, some farms are exploring vertical farming, utilizing stacked tanks to maximize space and production efficiency, particularly in urban environments. These techniques showcase the ingenuity and commitment towards sustainable practices within the aquaculture industry. But sustainable practices are only half the equation. The other half rests on informed consumer choices. We as consumers have a significant role to play. Supporting sustainable tilapia producers is crucial. Look for certification labels, such as those from the Aquaculture Stewardship Council, indicating responsible and environmentally sound farming practices. These certifications ensure that the tilapia you purchase is raised with minimal environmental impact and adheres to high ethical standards. Choosing responsibly sourced tilapia empowers sustainable practices and creates demand for environmentally friendly aquaculture. And finally, the future of sustainable tilapia farming depends heavily on ongoing research and innovation. Scientists are tirelessly working on improving feed formulations to reduce waste and enhance nutrient utilization, exploring alternative protein sources for fish feed to minimize the reliance on wild-caught fish, and developing more disease-resistant tilapia strains to reduce the need for antibiotics. This research holds the key to unlocking new, more sustainable farming practices and addressing the environmental challenges associated with tilapia aquaculture. Continued investment in research and development is paramount for creating a truly sustainable future for tilapia. From ancient origins to modern controversies, the story of tilapia is a complex narrative of adaptation, innovation, and environmental responsibility. The future of tilapia is not simply about producing more fish, it's about producing fish in a way way that respects our planet and ensures food security for generations to come. By embracing sustainable farming techniques, making informed consumer choices, and investing in research and innovation, we can ensure that tilapia continues to thrive both on our plates and in our ecosystems. But there's another crucial element to this equation, and that's the role of policy and regulation in shaping a more sustainable tilapia industry. So, we've journeyed through time, from the ancient Nile to modern-day aquaculture, exploring the remarkable story of tilapia. Let's recap the key points. We've seen how this unassuming fish, with its surprisingly ancient lineage, has risen to become one of the world's most farmed species. Its adaptability and resilience have allowed it to flourish across the globe, providing a crucial protein source for billions. But this remarkable success story has also brought its share of challenges. Intensive farming practices, while boosting production and economic development, have raised concerns about water pollution, the escape of farmed fish into the wild, the overuse of antibiotics, and broader ethical considerations. The narrative is undeniably complex, reflecting the multifaceted relationship between humans and the natural world. The path forward requires a balanced perspective. We cannot simply dismiss tilapia farming. It plays a vital role in global food security, particularly in developing nations. However, we can, and must, improve the way we produce it. The future hinges on a collective commitment to responsible aquaculture practices. This means embracing innovative and sustainable farming techniques like integrated multi-trophic aquaculture, investing in advanced recirculating systems, and prioritizing responsible waste management. It also means strengthening regulations, promoting transparency, and supporting research into disease-resistant strains and sustainable feed formulations. Crucially, consumers play a key role by making informed choices, choosing sustainably sourced tilapia, looking for certification labels, and being mindful of our consumption patterns. We can drive demand for responsible production and encourage a shift toward more sustainable practices. The story of tilapia is a microcosm of our relationship with the natural world. It's a reminder that progress and sustainability needn't be mutually exclusive. We can provide a crucial food source for a growing global population while safeguarding our precious ecosystems. The future of tilapia is not predetermined. It's a future we are actively shaping. So, let's continue to learn, to choose wisely, and to support initiatives that promote sustainable aquaculture. Let us ensure that the remarkable journey of tilapia continues, not only as a testament to human ingenuity but as an example of our capacity for responsible stewardship of our planet. Let's ensure this ancient fish continues to swim sustainably for generations to come. It's a story worth preserving.